our pilot line and let you enjoy our contenders. Can't turn that up. Can't turn that up at all. Can't turn that up. It has to be the headset.
Everything's super quiet.
All right, here we go. We got our pilots. They're all ready to go. Only 2 of them right now. We're missing a couple from this one, but it is just practice. They've got some time to get those quads up in the air, ready to rock. Oh, some unfortunate false starts there. It's going to be tough to get off the block. So there we go. It's going to be Manny himself working his way through that HQ wall. He's got some company, though, in the form of Spinster. Spinster getting it wrong there. He's going to drop back. And so it's going to be Mop Bucket, your leader, onto this last lap. Oh, he's got the company of... Oh, Mop Bucket and Manny himself are just absolutely duking it out. Mop Bucket in the back right now, trying to catch up. A little bit of a clip there. That's going to give Manny himself some clean air as he works his way through that waterfall section. Oh, a real tight turn there from Manny. That is looking beautiful. He's starting to figure out this course. We had a little bit of open practice before this, so the pilots do know their way around the course, but this is going to be the final moment to really test their mettle before they go at it for real in the points rounds. We've also got FYS Crafts, one of our sponsors, and it looks like Manny himself is going to earn that hot lap battery from them. He seems to have run the fastest one so far. And there it is, looking real good from Manny. He gets it right on that one. He's going to take the win in the E-heats. And we're going to go ahead and marshal that, make sure those laps are legit. And then we're going to be moving on. Actually, apologies, that was not the E-heats. That may have been a different heat. Oh no, we're now back to the E-heat. All right, so one more lap going into the FYS hot lap run to see who is the top 4 pilots to get those batteries. And then we're going to be kicking it off for real for the points rounds.
Losing control? I I'ma show you how we lose control, baby. Watch this. Look, Marty Mark. Watch the way I start up. I've been going hard, but I can go way harder. Every beat I'm on, yeah, you know that I slaughter. And I'm always looking gorgeous, chilling with somebody's daughter. Yeah, she loving me. Say she love the way my chain sit and contemplate. And of course it says my name if you wondering. To let you know who's finna blow. Always winning, check the scope. I'm only losing control. Oh.
I like losing control. I get high when I'm feeling my flow.
All right, I see 4 pilots out there. I see 3 pilots on the line, though. Bumpers over there. Okay, so I'm looking for thumbs up, pilots. I see 1, I see 2, I see 3, I see 4. We're going to be going live here when the race director says. We got 4 quads in the air. It's going to be tricky to sort this one out. This one's going to be a battle. So even though this is just practice, we're already using one of our favorite things about the Street League format. We're using the fact that we grid people up based on their speed. And you're already seeing that come into play after 1 round, so that's pretty awesome. We got a battle coming down through the waterfall. And it looks like that is going to be Bumper and Mop Bucket. Doing it right on the track. Bumper is going to try to go for the pass, but Mop Bucket's going to get him right back. This is going to be an intense one. Really, they're just going for that hot lap, though. And it looks like a little mistake there from Mop Buckets. That's going to let Bumper jump into the lead. So your leader right now is going to be Spencer. Bumper in second. Your leader right now, timing says Bumper, and it's got Mop Bucket in the second place. We're going to see how that pans out, though. As we've got a quad, it's going to be Bumper coming through that start-finish. The Gem Fan start-finish right away. He's got a dangling battery, but does he care? No, he's got no cares. He's absolutely moving through the course. Looking solid. Second place, we're going to see them coming around right now. That is going to be Mop Bucket in that second place position. Third place, that's going to be Maverick, and Spinster out in that fourth place position. I believe we lost him on that second lap. So Bumper trying to bring it home. Oh, he's caught in the gate. So he's got a dangling battery, and he's trying to turtle. I don't think that's going to go well for him. He's going to lose it. And meanwhile, we had Spinster bring it back.
You know what time it is.
Bumper somehow gets it back in the air, but he's going to have to chase down Mop Bucket to get the win. Nope, it's going to be Mop Bucket coming through the Gem Fan, but it's going to be Bumper. Clip the flag. He makes it through. Bumper gets the second. Beautiful effort there from Bumper. Meanwhile, it's going to be Maverick snagging the third place position there. Great run from him.
Yeah, I got the juice, yeah, I got the juice. Whip game cool, make them look like cool. Hey, always play it cool, that's the biggest rule. Yeah, forget what they doing, keep on doing that. Let's go. I've been making loot since like 22. Ask me how I made it right here in the booth. Yeah, I'm always pursued cause of what I pursue. That's greatness, yeah, I gotta make it, I got things to lose. Boy, wanna get in my crew, but you can't get in my crew. Me, XL and Hoover, way too fightful. When this joint drop, better call the troops. And when you hear the drop, better raise the roof. Better raise the roof. You already know what happens when we link up. Let's go. Yeah, I got the juice. Yeah, I got the juice. Got the juice. Big game cool, make them look like cool. Always play it cool, that's the biggest rule. Yeah. Forget what they doing, keep on doing
We have an absolute battle going down through the waterfall. We're going to lose one. That's going to be Manny himself with the unfortunate luck. He was really moving through that waterfall section, trying to turtle it now. I see Prop spinning. We'll see if he manages to get it to roll, but he just doesn't have much angle. That is picking up so much dust, and it just doesn't want us to turtle. Meanwhile, though, your leader is going to be DeBits. Second place looks like it's going to be Bike Guy trying to play chase here. And then it's going to be Claymore out in that third place position. Down through the waterfall. This is going to be the differentiator, I think. It's going to be a little mistake from Bits. That's going to let Bike Guy move up into the lead as he comes down through the khaki high gate. And some beautiful lines here from Bike Guy. He's not really making any mistakes this run. I think that's going to be big for his lap time. Remember, the fastest run of our practice session, fastest 4 times of the practice session, well, those pilots are going to be earning themselves the FYS Crafts Fast Pack. And that is going to be a Street League official pack they'll get to rip probably during the event. They'll probably just start charging it up and take it on into points rounds. Good lines here. Bike Guy going to make it happen down through that waterfall section. Bits coming through as well. He makes it work. Claymore also getting onto that last lap with a dangling battery. He's going to make it work for himself, it looks like. But as the timer counts down to the final throws of our race, it's going to be Bike Guy taking the win across the Gem Fan start-finish straight. Then it's going to be Bits in the second place position. And it looks like we're going to lose Claymore on that one. So we lost Claymore and Manny, and that's going to finish up their practice for the event. We're going to be jumping into points rounds after this. So here we go. Our pilots, actually this is, did we go back to A? Oh, so we're running another round. Oh, we jump up to A, that's right. Okay, well let me explain this fun part of the Street League format, since apparently I can't remember it. So we like to start with the highest letter, if you will. So essentially we're gonna go from the D heat to the A heat, I believe. Actually, we have an E heat in this one. So we're going to go from the E all the way up to the A. The A is going to be your fastest pilots. And so far in the practice rounds, these are them. Let's go ahead and jump on over to our flight line as they start to grid up. Here we go. 5 seconds till the next heat. This is going to be the fastest group of pilots. These are the pilots who are looking to earn those FYS fast packs. Oh, an unfortunate launch there. It looks like Free going to have to start it out with a turtle mode. That's going to be hard for him to make the comeback. Meanwhile, it's a pack of 3 out in the lead. And the leader is going to be Leadfingers, making his way up through the power dive. Oh my gosh, all 3 of these quads absolutely neck and neck. Down through the waterfall they go, and it's going to be, a collision there with Leadfingers. All sorts of mix-up, so it looks like King, Leadfingers, and J-Rice all touched there in some capacity, either quad to quad or quad to gate. And it looks like your leader right now is going to be Leadfingers getting back out of the lead and going down. That means the pass, I believe, is going to go to J-Rice, who also goes down, and King is now your new leader on to lap number 2, but it looks like Leadfingers is playing chase as well. Actually, no, that's going to be Free. Free is now back in it appears. So it looks like your running order right now is going to be King, then Free, then Leadfingers, then J-Rice. Oh, more collisions down through the waterfall. It mixes up further, and it looks like your new leader, nope, it's the same leader as before. It's going to be Leadfingers out in the lead, and then it's going to be Free, who was tangoing it up with King. King now dropping back down to that 3rd place position, and it's going to be Free pushing on the tail of Leadfingers. And they work their way towards the power dive. Here it comes. Who's going to do it better? Lead going in, Free going in, and they're both identical now through the waterfall. Really excellent line from both of our pilots, but it looks like Free just extending in that slight straightaway that he had there, and it looks like, oh, we may have had a missed gate there from Lead. We're going to double check it, but for now it's going to be Lead taking the win. Free's going to get it. I believe we're going to have to marshal that one for Lead. We'll go check the replay. 3rd place is going to go to King, though. Actually, timer says J-Rice, so it's J-Rice in the 3rd place position. Go back and take a look at those results. I'm going to read them out here. So our round 2 summary. Bike Guy ended up having the fastest run. So that is interesting. Let's go ahead and look at that last heat, though. So we're going to have a win there. Actually, let's go back and watch the replay. I'm excited to watch this replay. So here we go. If we jump into our replay, let's see how this works. For the first time trying it today. Some Sometimes it likes to play nice. Sometimes it doesn't. You never know. Here we go. So we've got our replay overall. So you're going to see the turtle mode there for free. We're going to be looking at lead fingers. We're going to skip forward to our last lap. Yeah, this is the last lap right here. So we're looking, it's supposed to be low to high. So looking at lead fingers here. He's going to come up through the cack slalom. Beautiful line there. He's really playing with that pole. Now right here, he should be going through the gates. He should be going through the gates, but he goes over it. So that is going to be a DQ lap for lead fingers, unfortunately. So that race is going to go to the second place there. I gotta watch it back.
When the silence is too loud, I swear I can hear a voice.
Second place, it's gonna go to Free. So Free taking the win on that one. We'll see how that mixes things up. But I believe that's going to be the end of our points rounds. We're going to do some quick math and come up with our top 4 pilots, the pilots who had the 4 fastest runs, and they will be earning themselves the FYS Craft Fast Pack of the day.
What do spirits say? What do spirits say? What do spirits say in the darker days? What do spirits say? What do spirits say? What do spirits say in the darker days? What do spirits say?
All right, folks, we're going to be right back. We're going to have to do a quick reboot of the live stream, but it will still be on this link. So give us one moment while we come right back. And we are back. Here we go. So, we're doing a little bit of math right now. We're trying to figure out who the fastest 4 pilots were in that one. So, I wonder if I can screen share this and see if we can pull up some results. Actually, I believe we can. Here we go. So, we're going to go to commentator standings. So, that's if we were doing points for the practice rounds. We got the race results. There we go. All right, so we have our answer from our race director. Let's actually jump back to. All right, Led, why don't you come over here and give our live stream our official results?
All right, well, we looked at our fastest times of round 1 and round 2 of organized practice, and it turns out all 4 of our fastest 3 laps were in round 1 of organized practice. The 4th place organized practice round 1 beat 1st place organized practice round 2. Yeah, so that's a little strange, but I checked the marshal, everything looks good. So that's going to be our fastest 3 laps of practice was Free with a 1:49.73. Woo! All right, and second we have myself, Lead Fingers, with a 1:56.192 is 7 seconds slower than Free.
Really?
Let's go. That was me.
Oh, that was you?
In Free.
Oh, geez.
And we got Jay Rice in third with a 1:57.86. Let's go. And in fourth, we got Bike Guy with a 2.7. 2 minutes and 0.7 seconds.
All right, let's go Bike
Let's go Bike Guy. Woo!
So we're going to go ahead and grab those batteries. We're going to present them to our pilots up here. Let's see if we can get that rolling. All right, so we are looking for Free. Free, why don't you get on up here? Oh, do we have them? Oh, is it a voucher? Okay, voucher. We don't have anything to hand you. I'm sorry. You want a handshake? A good hearty handshake. Congratulations. Big shout out to FYS Crafts. They're going to be getting you some new batteries. I heard you had some. You just went to the Freedom Spec Regional.
Yep.
And
Last weekend. Yeah, it was last weekend in Metropolis, hosted by Sean Ames. It was a ton of fun. Freedom Spec and Street League.
yeah, what better could you have? A little bit of spec racing going on, and I heard you killed some batteries, so like we'll at least get you a couple more.
Yep, I killed one, and I think Adrian killed one.
That's a consequence of going
I
fast.
told him to, so it's okay. I'm not mad.
There we go. Adrian used them well. They sent them to Valhalla like they should be. So awesome. Well, congratulations, and we'll get you that voucher. All right, Lead Fingers, I want to shake your hand at least, just because I like shaking your hand. So again, big shout out to FYS Crafts. This is number 2. How do you think this race is going to go? Tell me a little bit about the competition here. How do you feel you stack up after getting second place as far as a single fast lap goes in 2 rounds?
I think the group we have here is a pretty deep field. A lot of people who've flown a lot of Street League. So I really have no guesses how probably at least the top 8 guys are going to go. I have no idea how the top 8 guys are going to go at this race. A, B, and C heats for the whole event are going to be really close and really fast. So it's going to be fun.
Yeah, for sure. I'm looking forward to it. Good luck out there. And we'll get you your voucher he'll get himself a voucher for the FYS Crafts. He manages the Street League store. He also helps run the races. So big shout out to Led for being fast and awesome. Next up, we're going to be looking for Jay Rice, another Colorado local. We need them to defend the homeland, if you will. What did it take to set that lap? What was your focus? You set that lap in the first round of practice, of organized practice. How'd that go? How are you feeling on the course?
Basically just chasing Lead. That was a big one. He's really easy to see. That quad is gigantic. You also kind of like, I think with the practice rounds, it's really like, a roll of the dice. I think the top 8 is kind of like what Led was saying. It's like super deep. So I think there's a lot of people that are going to be vying for, especially that B group to get into A group is going to be insane. And so I think maybe just keeping everything clean and not getting too toxic, I think is going to work well. And maybe, I can try to get into that A group.
Yeah, definitely A group's the place to be. B group will do it though. That'll get you into the Elite Eight at the end of tomorrow is when we're going to be doing our finals. Today is a little bit of points rounds, and it looks like you're going to be solid going into those. So congratulations, we'll get you your voucher and that FYS Fast Pack battery. Street League official. Next up, we're going to be looking for Bike Guy. Bike Guy, are you around? Oh, he's right here. So all the way from Oregon.
Yes.
Rolling in deep. You got the fourth fastest time out of our practice pack so far. So how are you feeling on the course? And after this race, what's next?
Honestly, the track, it's super fun. I've seen the videos before of this place, and I'm like, that would be super fun to go to and whatnot. And then I saw that this event was right before West Coast Throwdown, which is happening next week in Roseburg, Oregon at Whistler's-Bend State Park, 17th through the 20th. I'm like, you know what? Let's just go on a road trip. Let's just come to Colorado. I haven't been to Colorado before, so why not? And then Brett Wilson, Myopic FPV, he's like, well, I'm going to go with you too. So went with him in Idaho, and then we drove over here yesterday and got here about after midnight and stuff. And here we go. So
Well, welcome to Colorado. You got the warm welcome. We got the FYS pack for you. Congratulations. And I look forward to seeing how you do at West Coast Throwdown. That's going to be an awesome one.
there's a bunch of events going on. There's going to be 5-inch open racing. There's going to be Street League. That'll be happening next week. Brett Wilson is in charge of that event. There's going to be one of the nights, Underground Whoop League, Skittles and Selenia. They're going to be running that event along with Brett. And then there should be some X-Class racing too. But then the big event is the freestyle event. Freestyle is crazy, so.
Dude, that's going to be an awesome event. So I look forward to seeing you on the road and hopefully as Street Leap chance if it works out.
We'll
so
see what happens.
yeah.
Anything can happen. So I'm just having here to have fun. That's all I'm here doing. So.
Awesome. Well, I'm down to have more fun with you in points rounds. So
Sure.
good luck.
Thank you, Sky.
All right, so that is it for our FYS Fast Pack pilots. All of them earning themselves that Street League approved battery from FYS Crafts. Definitely worth checking them out. They've got a bunch of different gear, whatever you need, looking at quad stuff. Definitely go check them out. But we're going to go ahead and get set up for our points rounds. So stick around. We're going to go to a quick break and keep that stream on. I think in about 15 minutes or so, we're looking to have those heats all gridded up, and we're going to kick off the real racing that matters, that determines who is going to make it into that Elite 8 round, our finals, at the end of tomorrow. So we're going to do a little bit of points rounds today, and then we're going to do some points rounds tomorrow in the morning and kind of into the evening, and then finals as the sun begins to set. So looking forward to seeing you there. We're going to do some points rounds here in a second. So give us a second. We'll be right back. You gotta let me know right now. All right, we got Heat E, Jay Rice on R1, DeBitch on R2, Finster on R6. Heat B, we have Slippy on R1, Russell on R2, and Claymore on R8. In Heat C, we have Bree on R1, Swans on R2, Myopic on R6, and Nightwing on R8. Heat B,
heat, we have Manny himself on R1, Lead Fingers on R2, Mop Bucket on R6, and Sky on R8. In Heat A, we have Bumper on R1, King on R2, Sky on R6, and Maverick on R8. Did everyone hear their names? All right.
Tear us apart and bury me all in my head alone. Calling your name but only feel the cold. I sense the change in energy. All of my fuse is blown. If I burn inside, dead in a bonfire. So how do we end up here? Could have sworn we said forever. Hopelessly I keep on losing myself. With the flames getting higher, all of the problems that I couldn't help. Oh, I'm building a bonfire. Hopelessly I keep on losing myself. With the flames getting higher, all of the problems that I couldn't help. Oh, I'm building a bonfire.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Street League Drone Racing. We are so excited to bring to you the points rounds. These are the rounds that matter. This is where it is a make or break whether or not you're going to make it into the finals that we're going to be racing tomorrow night. We're going to be doing some of these points rounds tonight, and then we're going to be doing some of them in the morning tomorrow morning, and then finals in the evening. So this is the first heat that counts. You can see the pressure is starting to build on the flight line. Our pilots getting all gridded up, getting ready to do some racing. We got 3 quads off and away. This is the E heat of round 1, and already it looks like we have a battle. We're going to be looking at Bits, J-Rice, and Spinster. And it looks like that waterfall is going to be J-Rice, Bits, then Spinster. And right now, it's looking like Bits is going to be holding his own out there on lap number 1, trying to make it happen, trying to maximize those points. Not only is he racing against the clock, not only is he racing against J-Rice, he's racing against all the other pilots we're about to race here in round number 1. Whatever time you set in round number 1, well, that's going to be compared against everybody, and that's going to determine how many points you get for that round. Your goal, to accrue as many points as you can by the end of the points rounds. And the top 8 points earners will get to race in the Elite 8 for a chance to win the entire event. Right now, the pilot looking to have the best chance at doing that is going to be Bits. He's looking super clean going on to lap number 3. Beautiful racing from him so far. J-Rise going to be rounding out that second place position. And Spinster coming through in third right now. And here it is, a beautiful final line through the Gem Fans start-finish straight away. It's going to be Bits giving us the style on the way out. 37s for both of his final laps. Really solid run from Bits there. I think he's going to get some good points.
Rise up from the ashes, wings on my back, stay lit like a matchstick. We ain't coming back, I swear. Just let go and see what happens. Gotta let go to see the magic happen. They got us a quick change, so we like them in phase. I just bought a new watch, time to make my wrist ring. The zero gravity keeps elevating me. Zero gravity, they got us a quick change, so we like them in phase. I just bought a new watch, time to make my wrist ring. The zero gravity keeps elevating me. Born in the darkness, fight for the light. If this ever die, I'ma fight for my life. Keep fighting on, yes, I keep fighting on. We keep moving up, you can't hold us up. So I am up above the clouds. So I can't see the ground. So I ain't coming down. So no, I ain't ever coming down. Rise up from the ashes, wings on my back, stay lit like a matchstick. We ain't coming back, I swear. Just let go and see what happens. Gotta let go to see the magic happen. They got us a quick change, so we like them in phase. I just bought a new watch, time to make my wrist ring. The zero gravity keeps elevating me.
I want to give a huge shout out right now to Say Word, your resident DJ. This is Street League's first DJ'd event. And we're loving having him here, scratching some records. It's been a great time having him. We've got the vibes up. If you're enjoying the music you're hearing, go ahead and check out Say Word. I know he's on SoundCloud. I was listening to some of his stuff earlier. He's got some great tracks on there. I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do specifically on Sunday night. I think things are going to get a little bit rowdy. If you've seen a Street League race before, you know how intense it can get. And I think he's only going to be able to amp up the vibes that we've already got going on. So looking forward to that. We've got a couple pilots we're trying to round up. But in the meantime, I want to give a big shout out to some of our sponsored, as you can see here, thumb grippies. Those are the little stick ends you're going to need to be going fast. A lot of our pilots here running thumb grippies. They've given a bunch of those out for us to hand out. You've got Toker CNC. There's the thumb grippies. You'll love it. We got Toker CNC. He's cutting a lot of the frames that our pilots are running here, so he's keeping our pilots up in the air with the best carbon there is. Also, Turtle Mode FPV. Get that out of here. Get that out of here, because we got the Turtle Mode. That's the Toker frame. Big shout out to Turtle Mode. That's what I run personally. I will be racing that momentarily. And then the official sim of Street League, it's going to be Velocidrone. We just got back from doing the Velocidrone IO spec track. That was an incredible time at the Multi-GP IO. Also, huge shout out to FYS Crafts. They just gave out those batteries that our pilots won in the practice rounds. Fastest pack, well, they like to replace those packs because we know they come down hot. Next up, we're going to have a huge thank you to GemFan. They just came out with their brand new spec prop. Let's get a look at that on the camera. Our pilots absolutely loving these props. More efficient, more speed, more stability. They've been killing it. Also, huge shout out to Hobby Wing. We've got the Hobby Wing flight line that your pilots are lining up at right now. We have our first false start. He's going to touch the ground and go. He has to be the last one through the whole shot, and he is. That's an excellent example of how you handle a false start in Street League. We do not rerun those. No saving grace for a false start. Claymore, though, doing it absolutely. That's actually the best execution I've ever seen of a save from a false start. Meanwhile, it looks like our leaders are going down through that waterfall. Actually, second place and third place going down through that waterfall. Claymore making up a spot. He's already back up into second place, and it looks like it's going to be Russell AR out in the lead. He is already looking super fast. I think there's a chance that he could be the one to beat at this event. He's been absolutely moving in the Colorado regional race that we ran a couple weeks ago, and now he's looking to do the same thing here in the season race for the big street cred. For those of you who don't know, we're going to lose Slippy there, so it's just going to be Russell AR and Claymore. Oh, Slippy's back in the air, so he's still in it. But Russell AR trying to get that maximum street cred here at the season race. This is the easiest way to earn a lot of street cred is by doing well at one of these races. And those street cred are the only way that you can purchase a champ ticket. So if you want to make it to the championship, you gotta earn the street cred. And right now, Russell is showing that he deserves it. Some super tight lines there from Russell as he works his way down through the power dive and up through the waterfall. Beautiful execution there. That is a very technical element, even for a pilot as skilled as Russell AR. Working his way down through the sweeper, into the final rear view mirror, and then the HQ prop wall. Onto the GemFan start finish straightaway, and it's going to be Russell AR taking the win. And so that is it. Russell AR takes it. Timer has him at 1 minute and 52 seconds, an average of 36-second laps. So not the fastest laps we've seen, but some of the most consistent. And Claymore is going to take the second place position as we lose. Oh no, we still have Slippy. Slippy is still flying. He's working his way through the course, and he is on his final lap. So there it is, Slippy working his way through the HQ wall. And on to the GemFan start finish straightaway. It's going to be Slippy finishing it out. And that's his final lap, and he is ready to move on to round 2. And that's it.
I just got something's like interfering with me. Like my OSU just popped up.
Here we go. We got 3 pilots in the air. Unfortunately, it looks like Free was having some sort of interference with his video. We're going to take a look into it after the race and see what we can figure out. But right now, it's going to be Quan's, Myopic, and Nightwing. Those pilots working their way through the course. And it looks like it's going to be a rough start for Free here. Unfortunate, but I think he'll be able to make his way back up through the crowd. Meanwhile, it looks like it's going to be Nightwing staying nice and clean there on through the Gem Fan start finish straightaway. Beautiful first lap from him. Your second and third place pilots, well, that's going to be Myopic and Quans. Both of them working their way through the HQ wall. And it looks like the leader there is going to be Quans in that second place position. Myopic in second. Meanwhile, Nightwing just absolutely cruising. I think he wants to get up. I think this might be a run good enough for the B heat here in the first round. But actually, there's some heavy hitters we just saw go down. So maybe an A heat here for Nightwing coming up shortly. And a beautiful waterfall from Nightwing as he finishes out the last portion of the race. Oh, we got Quans here following Nightwing. And Nightwing with a super solid run there, finishing out the 3. And he's going to finish out with a total of 2 minutes, almost flat, 2 minutes, 0.4 for that run. Super good run from him. You're also going to see Quans finish it up. Good laps from him. Although I only have, oh yeah, that's 2 laps because the timer is done. So 2 good laps from Quans. And it's going to be Myopic finishing it up. He's looking good through the air right now. It's good to see him up in the air after some technical issues. And of course, I jinxed it. We had some technical issues at the beginning of our event, but it looks like he's got that working. That's one of the beautiful things about drone racing. You've got your friends around you. You've got strangers around you, honestly, who are absolutely willing to help you get back in the air. And that's what it's all about, having fun with friends. And we're seeing a lot of that here. Myopic finishing it out on the Gem Fan start finish straightaway, and that's going to be it for Myopic, finishing it out and getting that 3rd lap. Give it up for Myopic, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey everyone, this is Claymore FPV. We are getting ready for the next heat of the Colorado, what do they call it? Mile High Mix-Up. In this heat, we have Leadfingers, Mop Bucket, Sky, and Manny himself. A couple of former DRL pilots participating in Street League. Stand by, pilots. Looks like we got a loose prop on the line. Okay. We have a minute and a half left on the timer. We have Sky FPV helping the live stream. There, it's back. And we have camera. It's about to transition into the four-way split screen as well.
Great.
All pilots are on the line. And we're off. Clean launch for all four pilots out along the long Jim Pham straightaway. Round through the toilet bowl. And now we're into the S-turn. All four pilots are within a gate of each other. Very tight racing. Three pilots in the front. Neck and neck. Coming down the waterfall. Looks like Leadfingers. Manny himself. Leadfingers and Manny himself are out in front, fighting for the first place position. Oh, little blade to blade racing, little touching. Leadfingers coming around first lap lead. Manny is less than a gate behind. Manny is right next to him. This is a little battle we got. First and second place going into the S turn. Now going up to the power loop. Down the waterfall we go with first and second place. Looks like Leadfingers is ahead just by a quad link. Going out to the corner gate, down to the up toilet bowl. Leadfingers maintains about a half gate lead. Manny himself with pressure right behind him. Coming into the second lap now. Leadfingers leads, followed by Manny himself. Mop Buckets coming down the waterfall right now. Finishing out the heat in third. Sky is down for the heat so far. Looks like Leadfingers is pulling away just a little bit. Manny himself with the pressure on. Coming down the waterfall together right now. First and second place. Here it is, last heat. Looks like Leadfingers had a little bobble, giving Manny himself a little bit of space. They are coming in tight. First and second place. Leadfingers still ahead by a gate. Last lap, Leadfingers for the win, followed directly by Manny himself. Fantastic racing. Honestly, I'm not 100% sure, but it looks like the next 3 pilots on the blocks will be Bumper, King, and Bike Guy. Grab your pilot quads and head your on out to the line. Bumper, King, and Bike Guy all out on the line already. I'm late to the game. These pilots are on top of it. They've been their first rodeo. Looks like there's 4 minutes on the race timer right now, just to let all the pilots know they're still on the lot blocks right now. Plenty of time, 3 minutes and 50 seconds.
Access when I walk in the club, but only if I've been a guest listed. All access when I walk in the club, but only if I've been a guest listed. Walk in the club, walk in the club, walk in the club, walk in the club. All access when I walk in the club. All access when I walk in the club.
Here we go with the A heat. Not necessarily the fastest heat, since we haven't really gridded them up based on speed yet, but the A heat will, in the future, be the fastest heat of pilots. Oh, beautiful line there from Biker Guy. He's going to be chasing down King, who is your leader right now, as he works his way through the HQ wall. But Bike Guy hot on his heels. It's a 1-2 battle between King and Bike Guy. Oh, this is a heated battle here between Bike Guy and King. And it looks like King's still hanging on to it. Bike Guy only an element back, though, as they work their way through the HQ wall onto the Gem Fan start-finish straightaway. But your leader still going to be King in the green. Really working that course. A beautiful power dive here from King. Bike Guy following close behind. Up through the waterfall they go. And it's just going to be Bike Guy about 2 gates or so back. But King just so solid here. No mistakes have been made. It's finally going to be his. Lap number 3. Oh, a little tap, but he's still going to get it. It's still going to go to King. Bike Guy, though, going to go down on the same element. He gets back up, so he's at least going to be able to finish it out and get some points. And then it's going to be Bumper out in the back. We got a little bit of shakiness. The nerves were definitely up. Ooh, 38-second laps there from King we're hearing. Awesome, awesome run from our pilots.
Crowded places, feel it sinking in. Lonely faces, say you need a friend. Crowded places, feel it sinking in. Crowded places, feel it sinking in. Crowded places, feel it sinking in. Crowded, crowded, crowded places, feel it sinking in. Lonely faces, say you need a friend. No matter the distance, I will always be there. No more inhibitions, I'll show you I care. You've been lost and alone in the city of lights, I know. Getting high, feeling low, and it's out of your control. You should know that I won't leave you. I'll stay beside you. I'm never letting you go. You've been lost and alone in the city of lights, I know. But I will guide you home. But I will guide you home. But I will guide you home. Fight your battles, always by yourself. In the shadows, hear you cry for help. No matter the distance, I will always be there. No more inhibitions, I'll show you I care. You've been lost and alone in the city of lights, I know. Getting high, feeling low, and it's out of your control. You should know that I won't leave you. I'll stay beside you. I'm never letting you go. You've been lost and alone in the city of lights, I know. But I will guide you home.
Check, check.
Listen to the lady.
All right, we have Sky and Free, both with unfortunate first rounds. Now in Heat E of round 2. But they only got 2 pilots in this heat. Plenty of clean air out there. And they're going to put down some clean laps and work their way back up to the A and B heats we know that they want to and deserve to be in. 2 of the fastest pilots at this event. We're going to see what kind of lap times they can put down. Looks like Sky got a loaner quad. So his quad is out of commission at least until tomorrow. So he grabbed the Speed Source Super 70 loaner quad that we bring with us to these Street League races. and he's going to throw down some hot laps with it. It looks like a little bit of an adjustment for him, but I'm sure he'll adapt pretty quickly and be putting down the top times that we know he's capable of. We got Free coming through that first lap with a 36.9. Sky not far behind with 39. There's plenty of space, plenty of air. I'm sure these pilots are taking this opportunity to practice their lines, make sure they have everything perfect, because they do 3 clean laps here and they're going to start moving up through this pack pretty quickly. Let's see Free's second lap coming through. 36.7.2, quarter of a second from his first lap. Sky with a 39.66, 400ths off his first lap time, showing that professional consistency. Free with a little bobble in the last feature, ends up on his head, but he's quickly turtles. Got to finish up those last 2 gates. And he makes it a race, keeping it exciting. And that's Free with a heat win.
This race going to be Myopic, Quans, and Mop Bucket. Solid looking flying so far from our field. The leader right now going to be Mop Bucket, and it's going to be Quans and Myopic. A little bit closer, a little ways back. Working their way through the power dive and down the very technical waterfall section. Easily the most technical element the Street League has ever had. But we wanted to go big here at the TOG field. This race very much helped by the other guys, MultiGP chapter, making sure we have a great place to fly. These awesome, very three-dimensional gates to work with. Right now, just smooth flying from these pilots. Keep in mind, this is the D heat, so we're going to heat things up as we get into the C, the B, and then the A. Some of these pilots are just trying to get out of this heat. They're trying to get down that clean, fast run they know they can do. This is a great opportunity. I think we're going to see that a little bit from Mop Bucket here as he works his way on to lap number 3. Same thing for Myopic and Quans. They're trying to make sure they get those 3 laps and get that highest finishing position that they can. Mop Bucket looking real solid here. The timer has expired. This is the final lap of the race. And there it is. Mop Bucket going to take the win. Second place. It's going to go to Quans. Quans with a really good run there as well. Looking good, Quans and Mop Bucket. We got one quad still out on the track. And that one's going to be Myopic. There it is. Myopic finishing it out. We're going to be moving on to the next heat at some point here, once the computer does its thing. If you're liking the tunes you're hearing, go and check out Say Word. He is your DJ for this event, bringing the jams, keeping the vibes right. We race our way to the sunset. We're going to end off right when the sun sets. That's where we got to call it for the property. And we'll keep the good vibes going until then. We got Bumper, Spinster, Bike Guy, and Slippy up on the line right now. I think we got some more time out of Bike Guy here. He's looking for a solid run after that last one. I think he can make it up into that B heat, so keep an eye on him. But Bumper also got a little bit of speed in him. Bumper says he's sick of Bike Guy. He knows he got wrecked at Champs, at MGP Champs. Now he's trying to get him back at Street League. We'll see how it goes. Off and away, Bike Guy, Bumper, Slippy, Spinster, all in it. A little bit of an upset there. It looks like Bumper dropping back down to second place. Bike Guy now in that lead. Oh, and Bumper gonna tap the ground. Meanwhile, we've got an epic battle here between, looks like Slippy and Spinster, duking it out, going down into the waterfall. Meanwhile, it's gonna be Bike Guy with a little bit of clean air out in that lead position. But oh, and it's gonna be Slippy going down, and that's gonna leave some breathing room for Spinster. So you're gonna start to see them space their way out just a tiny bit. Bumper, though, keeping it nice and smooth. He's going to try to make up the position on Slippy. We'll see if he can pull that off. This is a tricky course, easily the most technical course that Street League has ever run. Oh, we got a little bit of a battle, though, here. Who's that? It's going to be Spinster and Slippy, I believe. Yes, that's who it is. Spinster and Slippy duking it out in that third place position. Meanwhile, actually, it looks like it's going to be... Oh, yeah, no, it's still Bike Guy in the lead. We got Bumper a little ways back. Oh, Bike Guy going down. This is the opportunity for the upset. Are we going to see it happen? I don't see him able to get back up. And Bike Guy is stuck on the second lap. That means that it's going to be a battle between Slippy and Spinster, both going through the Gem Fan start-finish straightaway at the same exact time. There is a chase going on right now. We've got some epic racing. The two pilots absolutely on top of each other. Down through the power dive they go. Looks like, oh, Slippy with a big crash. It's going to leave Spinster out in the lead down through the waterfall. He's looking to take it home. And it looks like Slippy is back up. He's still trying to get those 3 laps, trying to earn as many points as he can, but that was an absolutely incredible battle we got to watch from them on lap number 2. And it looks like it's going to be into the HQ wall, onto the Gem Fan straightaway. It's going to go to Spinster, getting the win. Second place, though, it's going to be Slippin' holding on. And Bumper trying to make it up into the second place position, but he's going to have to settle for third. That's going to be good enough for him for this race. Epic, epic racing pilots. Looking forward to seeing how that battle turns out through the event. What an awesome race.
Trying to get my pay. I might just move on and watch and pray.
Yeah, I'm on the way. I'm on my way. Yeah. Manifest this year, 7 plus on the ropes. They ain't doing this shit, shipping over my flows. Yeah. Shawty loves it, yeah. Loves that I'm a goat. Yeah.
That is a spicy launch between Claymore, King, Nightwing, and J-Rise as they all work their way through the course. And really no separation. You gotta love that. Down through the power dive. And it looks like your leader right now going to be King, trying to separate himself from the rest. He's trying to be the best of the best, not the best of the rest, but he's got company through that waterfall, up through the high cat gate, now into the HQ wall. It's going to be King, your leader. Looks like J-Rice going to be out in that second place position. Oh, we're going to see Carnage from one of our pilots, but it looks like it's going to be, Nightwing going down. King, meanwhile, taking that lead spot, and it's going to be a battle between Claymore and J-Rice duking it out. Onto the rear view mirror section on the back half of the track. Up through the power dive they go. King, your leader. And it's going to be J-Rice in that second place position. Playing chase, trying to catch up to King. He's made up ground, some super tight turns there from him just before the HQ wall. Onto the gem fan. Start finish straight away they go. 3 quads wide just about. But it looks like this one's still being held onto by King. He has just been super consistent in this event so far. And I think we're going to see him maintaining. Oh no, we have a crash there from J-Rice. He goes down, does manage to recover. He's still in the race, still going to be able to set a good time. But it's going to let Claymore make the pass. So Claymore, your new second place position. Meanwhile, King going into the HQ wall with a little bit of breathing room. And it's a super solid run again from King. He makes it this time. It's going to be King, your winner of the Heat B race. Incredible run from all of our pilots there, all landing simultaneously.
Don't you know? Don't you know? I'm living in shadow. Don't you know? Don't you know? I fell for fool's gold. 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 Fool's gold. I fell for fool's gold. What did I know? What did I know? I fell for fool's gold. I fell for fool's gold. I fool's gold. I fell for fool's gold. What I know? What did I know? You fool's gold. Yes, I did it all for love. Yes, I did it all for love. Yes, I did it all for love. And I did it all for love. Yes, I did it all for love. Oh, they say fools believe in it, so I guess I'm one of them. Oh, don't you know? I fell for fool's gold. I fell for fool's gold. What did I know? What did I know? I fell for fool's gold. I fell for fool's gold. What did I know? What did I know? You were fool's gold. Yes, I did it all for love. Yes, I did.
All right, so a turn of events here. Leadfingers was not able to beat the course close timer, so he had to pull his quad. That is the second HP0 issue that I think has caused the pilot to lose out on a round. Works great. Maybe beta flight. We don't know for sure. Oh, with an arm. Okay, that may be beta flight issue. Anyway, we got some racing going on. We've got the bits going down, unfortunately. But then we have Russell AR and Manny himself. It's a little sunnier of a story here as we work our way on to lap number 2 through the Gen Fans start-finish straightaway. And it looks like they are going to be the 2 pilots in it right now. I see video from Bits, but he's not able to get that quad off the ground, so something going wrong there for him. I'd have guessed there's a motor wrapped up or something. So it looks like your leader right now is going to be Russell AR, and that Ahe all by him is lonesome. I think he is the one to beat at this event by far. He's got the fastest lap time so far. Ooh, quick save there from him, making sure he gets it right on the Gen Fan start from straight. Manny himself out in that second place position though. Not completely out of it. Any mistake from Russell, and I think Manny could make the catch up here. But really not much in the way of mistakes right now from Russell. Looking super clean. He's going to finish it out strong into the HQ prop wall. And on to the Gem Fan start finish straight away. Russell goes. Russell's going to be your winner for the Ahe in round number 2. So there it is, your fastest pilot of the event by far. I think he's going to show himself to have the most points as well.
was born to Don't search for me, 'cause I'm going AWOL in my heart, there's a hole, yeah.
All right, we're looking for the next pilots. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at who is in round 3 He. So, Quans will be one of our pilots. Our other pilot is going to be Myopic. So we're looking for Myopic and Quans. This is round number 3. We're looking for Myopic and Quans. You guys have 1 minute and 10 seconds to be back in your seat. You have 1 minute and 10 seconds to have your quad on the line and be back in the seat. Now it's 1 minute. So we're looking for Quans and Myopic. They've got a minute, or sorry, they have 50 seconds.
These mortals have awakened the gods of old. We rise from our slumber to reveal our true power.
Testing. All right, we have Sky on R2, Bike Guy on R6, Nightwing on R8. It looks like we have 3 pilots in seats. Well, one standing. 3 quads on the line. All right, pilots. We are looking for thumbs. I got 1, 2, 3 thumbs. And they're off. Aero 3 quads getting through the start gate, coming around the champion flags. As we come into the first ladder down, let's see who is in the lead into the split S. Looks like we have Sky up front, followed by Biker Guy. Nightwing playing chase at the moment. Sky about a half gate lead over Nightwing, and that's all 3. Ooh, Nightwing looks like he goes back and takes gate. Sky still out in the lead as he hits the ladder up. Coming into the HQ prop staircase as he does the split S and U-turn. Coming back to the jet fan start finish gate, we have Sky, we have Bike Guy, and Nightwing coming through. We got about a gate lead, Sky over Bike Guy at the moment as they come into the big power loop. Looks like Sky is pulling a slight lead, and looks like Nightwing is making chase from the back. Coming through the start-finish line, looking like we have Sky with about a 1-gate lead. Ooh, little bob with the Bike Guy giving Sky an even further lead coming into the airplane. As we come into the waterfall, we're watching navigate those 3 gates all the way to the bottom. Big sweep to the top. Coming into the back corner, coming up to the ladder up. Big long ladder up. Airplane into the HQ prop staircase. Final U-turn out. And we have Sky taking the win, followed by Bike Guy. Ooh, Nightwing with a really tight HQ ladder gate set. As he finishes his lap 3, all 3 pilots are down. Pilots, the field is clear. Get your quad.
Make them scream like Craven. Maybe I'ma snap like Batman. Let it face with this all, don't face them. Blade to the neck, no shaving. Pandora's box, damnation. The police can't save them. They always trip when you chase them. They always trip when you trip when you They always trip when you chase them. They always trip when you trip when you They always trip when you chase them. They always trip when you trip when you They always trip when you chase them. They always trip when you trip when you Go fighters.
Next heat up is going to be Bumper, Spinster, Free, and Slippy. I think the odd one out here definitely going to have to be Free, but there is some speed within this group. He's not going to have a freebie. Oh my gosh, a beautiful launch from all of our pilots working their way through the back straightaway. Right away, you're going to start to see them sort themselves out just a little bit. It's going to be Free in the lead, Bumper in that second place position. Then it's going to be Slippy. Then it's going to be Spinster. Free with a beautiful waterfall gate. That is easily, I think, one of his strong suits on this track. Nailing that portion of it. He's going to be out in the lead, and his pursuer is going to be Bumper. Free rocking this race with a really awesome creation of his own. It's sort of a cacophony of various open source frames as well as his own designs. He's got the base mounting pattern of the original Street League quad, the Project 399 spec. Project 399 practice rig. And he's got his own 3D prints on there as well to make everything super modular, super easy to work on. I can't personally wait to buy one, honestly. I think we got to get him selling that design because it's awesome. He's going to be your leader still on that final lap. Bumper is going to be playing pace here. You're going to see him come down through the Gem Fan start-finish straightaway. And trailing just behind, you're going to be looking at Spinster making his way through that HQ stair step section. Onto the Gem Fan start-finish straightaway. And onto his final lap. Meanwhile, we're going to take a look at Free just behind where we were seeing Spinster. He's going to try to finish it out super quick. They're nicking the edge of every single gate. Free is going to take your win here in the C heat. I think that's going to be a run that's going to put him up into the B heat, but it depends. There are some strong competitors coming up in that B heat that we're going to get to watch. Looking forward to that. Oh, there's going to be Bumper in the second place. Who's going to get the third, though? Right now, it is looking to be Spinster as he makes his way into the HQ prop stair step gates. And on to the Gem Fan. Start, finish straight away. It's going to be Spinster getting it. And Slippy working his way through the course, trying to finish out nice and strong. Great flying from Slippy here. I think this is some of the most competitive I've seen him race ever. Super proud of the local Coloradan finishing it out. Going to be it. Slippy finishes it out with a 2-minute and 41-second lap. Free getting a fastest lap of 35.5. Very, very strong run from him. I think that's B-heat material right now, the way things stand. We're going to be looking for that B-heat coming up now. Just going to be a Colorado special. It's going to be Leadfinger's, Mop Bucket, Claymore, and DeBits. All Colorado locals in this particular heat. I think they're similarly skilled for a reason. That's what our format does. Groups up pilots based on their skill, and, well, now they get to go at it.
Now I know it's over. I see you passing by.
All right, so this race is not only a regular heat for regular points, it's also a street cred wager between Bits, Byron, and Leadfingers. It's going to be Leadfingers on race band 1, Mop Bucket on race band 2, Claymore on race band 6, and DeBits on race band 8. I'm assuming Mop Bucket is not in on the wager, right? Okay, he is not in on the wager. So this wager between Leadfingers, Mop Bucket, and DeBits. Winner takes all?
All right, listen to the lady.
Is it winner takes all?
Yeah.
All right, winner takes all. So there's 2 extra street cred here on the line. That is a close pack. Looking forward to seeing how this one finishes out. Right now, your leader going to be Leadfingers. I think it's going to be. Who's that in second? It's going to be Bits, I think, in second. This is a super close battle. Bits chasing after Leadfingers through that rear view mirror section into the HQ prop stair step. Unfortunately, looks like Claymore not looking to get any street cred. Bits is going to be the one to play chase here. Leadfingers trying to get every bit of street cred he can. And right now, it's looking like it's going to be his. He's a gate ahead of the Bits. No room to really breathe or relax, though, because I think any mistake here, that could change the running order. And that is not what Leadfingers wants. Just like that, the announcer's curse hits, and it's going to be a much closer race between DeBits and Leadfingers. DeBits going for the pass. Does he have it? Leadfingers has the better exit into the HQ stair step gates. They go. DeBits with the pass. One more lap to go. Is there going to be boost mode engaged here? Yes, DeBits is going to deploy the boost. He's going to hold on to that lead. We can't see when Leadfingers is using it, but he makes the pass. And there they go into the power dive, side by side. It's going to be Leadfingers and DeBits through the waterfall, neck and neck, changing positions as they go. This is an absolute heater of a battle. Leadfingers gets back into the lead. It's one final element to decide it. Who is going to do it better? And DeBits goes down. Leadfingers stays clean, and Leadfingers takes the win. Absolutely amazing racing. That is Street League. That's the racing we're here to see. That one for a little more street cred than usual. So Leadfinger's gonna walk away with 2 additional street cred. And he only had to put one on the line. I think that's worth it. Working out great for Leadfingers. I think a run like that might put him into the A Heat too, really consolidating his spot for finals tomorrow night. Tomorrow we're going to be racing. We're going to start the first half of the day with a little bit more points rounds. Try to get it up to 8 or 9 points rounds or so. And then we're going to be kicking off the Elite 8 racing. So stay tuned, look forward. We will have a live stream scheduled for that where you can join. If you're liking what you're seeing, definitely go check out Street League Drone Racing on Facebook. Give us a follow. We would really appreciate it. And if you like what you're hearing, well, Say Word is the one to thank for that. He's got the jams coming in all night long. We're going to have him DJing for us tomorrow as well. It's a party here at Street League Drone Racing. There he is, putting in the magic, just like the rest of our pilots. Everyone here, we're just here to do the best at what we do. And that was such a brilliant race to watch. I almost want to go back to the replay. I think we're going to do it. Watch a little bit of that battle. And really, things just started to heat up there. I'll skip forward to that second lap. So you see, there's a little bit of a bobble, and that's where the racing started. It's going to be between Leadfingers and DeBits. DeBits really pushing to make the pass. You can see he's got Leadfingers in his sights. He is locked and loaded, and really it comes down to that HQ stair step gate. He makes the pass there. Leadfingers I'm not sure if he used the boost there. He did. So Leadfingers deployed the boost early. DeBits deployed it a little bit later and managed to stay ahead. So both of those pilots boosting through that section to try to get it. But Leadfingers crucially had one more boost left, whereas DeBits at this point does not. Where does Leadfingers use it? It's right here. Leadfingers uses that boost, tries to get the pass, but oh my gosh, DeBits just has such a clean line there that he stays with Lead, and then it comes down to this final element, and DeBits just can't quite hang on. Having that extra boost, I think, is what gave Leadfingers the ability to style his way on to the finish. That was an incredible heat. I am looking forward to seeing that one again. So we look at our race line now with our next group of pilots. It's going to be Manny himself, Russell AR, King, and J Rice. Looking forward to this race. This is the A heat. This is your fastest group of pilots so far today during the points rounds. These pilots have earned their way into the top spot. They're trying to hang on, but after heaters like that from Bits and Leadfingers, it's going to be tough to stay in this top spot. But these pilots are the ones who have stayed clean. They've got their gear under control. They've got their headspace in the right place. And this is going to be it. There's a false start. He has to touch the ground. He does it. And he has to be the last through the gate. And he does it. So that is critically going to be a good save from the false start there from Russell AR. He is still in it as a result of that quick thinking. Oh my gosh, 4 quads straight through the power dive all together. We got a neck and neck battle here for that second place position. I believe that's going to be Russell AR and J Rice. Looks like Russell AR with a beautiful line there, and he's going to move his way up into the lead. I believe he is. Yep. No, it's going to be Russell AR in the second place position. It's going to be King out in the lead. J Rice in the third place position. As they come around that Gem Fan start finish straightaway, it's going to be King in the first place position, and it's going to be J Rice. Timer says at least, and it looks like a little mistake there from Russell AR. He gets it wrong, so now he's going to drop back again to 4th place, but he just reeled everyone. Maybe he can do it again here. We're going to watch and see how that turns out. Meanwhile, it's going to be King through that waterfall gate. Really excellently executed, making sure he gets through there, and it's going to be J Rice in that second place position as Manny himself works to play chase to J Rice in the 3rd place position. Russell AR, though, now through that waterfall as well. He is already catching. It doesn't matter if he has to turtle. He's still pushing for the top spot. Russell AR not one to quit. Meanwhile, it's going to be King on that Gem Fan start finish straightaway. He's going to work his way through to the back section of the track, and in 2nd place, it's going to be J Rice, I believe. And we've got a battle now here between Russell AR and Manny himself. Russell AR going for the pass. He gets it down through the power dive. He's moved himself up into 3rd place position. He went from 4th place to 2nd place, down to 4th place, and now back up to 3rd. He's just trying them all out for size. Meanwhile, it's going to be King out in the lead. He's going to come through the HQ stair step and then into the Gem Fan start finish straightaway. Give it up for King. Super consistent, taking the win in the A heat. 2nd place is going to go to J Rice. Russell AR making his way back up into 3rd, and Manny himself going to settle for 4th, but it's a fast time, and it might be enough to keep him up in this A group. Depends on how that compares to what we saw in the B group. So in a second here, we're going to pull up the stats and take a look at what those times are stacking up to be while we take a look and generate our next round. I think we might be able to get through 1 or maybe 2. We might be able to get through 2 more rounds here if we're quick. So we're going to try to beat the sunset, and that's going to be the determining factor. I'm going to pull up the points here. So you can see how many points the pilots earned in each of the rounds that we've completed so far. If Lyson doesn't take that away from me. Here we go. So you're going to see Russell AR. He's getting 16, 16, but then in that third round, he did not manage to snag 16. He only got 10 points there, but he is still your points leader because his times are ultimately faster than the other pilots. That's really how it shakes down. So that's how the points are stacking up. You can see Russell AR got first place. He had set the fastest time out of anybody in round number 1. Then he set the fastest time out of anybody in round number 2. That's how you maximize your points. He didn't manage to do that. It was Leadfingers getting his 16 points in round number 3. So Leadfingers was in the B heat, but he set the fastest time out of any pilot in round number 3. Let's go ahead and take a look at those times, see what that actually is. So that time that Leadfingers set, he set a 3 laps in 1 minute and 52 seconds. That's a super fast time. Let's see what that was compared. So Russell is capable of a 149 that he did in round number 2. He's also capable of a 152. So Russell's previous rounds were faster than that time that we just saw from Led in this round. But sometimes the consistency is all that matters. So things are definitely starting to heat up here as we work our way into round number 4. We're going to try to make it to round number 5, but it might be close. We may end it at round 4 depending on how quick it goes. We'll be picking back up in the morning at whatever the next round is, and we'll be going all the way. I'll have to check the schedule actually, but we'll be kicking off points rounds in the morning, and then in the afternoon we're going to run our finals with the top 8 pilots to decide it all.
both trying to get some solid laps in, get up into that D heat, and get some racing in. Coming down the
we go. This race is going to be between Mop Bucket and Spinster. Right now, it looks like Spinster going to be your leader. Myopic will chase in second place, but I think we might see Mop Bucket catching on up. Oh no, we're going to see Spinster go down on the waterfall. He is able to get back up though, so it looks like we have a new leader. That's going to be Mop Bucket. There it is, Mop Bucket, your leader right now, going on to lap number 2. Spinster in second place, followed very closely by Myopic. There was some mixing up going on there. Looks like it sorted itself mostly out on lap number 2. We'll see if they can switch it up again. There it is. Start the timer now to finish their lap. Looks like all of them making it on to that final lap. And here it is. It's going to be Mop Bucket bringing it on home for the win. Mop Bucket going to be your winner for Heat D. Second place, that's going to go to Spinster. Recovery there from him. Mop Bucket going to be the pilot to beat though in this heat. And we got our third pilot coming on in. That's going to be Myopic. Myopic getting on in there. Our next heat of pilots, we're going to be looking for Claymore, Bike Guy, Bumper, and Nightwing. This is going to be a super interesting matchup. Very, very interesting matchup here. Looking forward to seeing how this shakes out. Here we go. We're looking for Bumper, Bike Guy, Claymore, and Nightwing on this one. This is going to be a good heat. All of these guys definitely have some speed in them. I think Claymore is probably the consistent pilot out of this group. All the pilots preloading super hard here. Oh, and look at that beautiful launch. That might go to the best launch of the race so far. All of our pilots neck and neck. You're seeing two groups kind of sort themselves out as they all mix it up again. And it looks like your leader right now going to be Bike Guy, but Nightwing makes a pass in the power dive, and Bike Guy takes him out for it. Now Bike Guy going to have to contend with Claymore, who gets tangled up with Bumper and goes down. So Claymore getting into a hairy situation there, and he is going to be out for this race. Collisions all around, and it's going to be Bike Guy coming out of that one nice and clean now, but it looks like, oh, Nightwing really wants to reel that back. He is not far behind. He's not going to take that collision lightly. He wants the win here. I think he can smell it as Bike Guy works his way up through the power dive, and it looks like Nightwing just behind him. And I think we got Nightwing reeling a little bit. It's going to come down to this waterfall. Who's going to get it cleaner? A pretty good one there from Nightwing. Does look like he didn't lose any ground, that's for sure, as they're both about a gate apart. It's going to be Bike Guy in the lead, Nightwing in the second place position, and Bumper going to be rounding out that third place position. But the battle we're looking for is going to be between Nightwing and Bike Guy as they go on to the last lap of the race. Nightwing has one lap to make it happen. He's racing an OG Prig, I'm pretty sure, but he's making it work for him as he goes into that power dive. He has made up time on Bike Guy. He is less than a gate behind. It's going to come down to the waterfall. Nightwing with an incredible surge. He gets the pass, but he has the clip. Can he hang on to it? They're side by side coming into the crash gate. Oh, Nightwing clips the ground. Bike Guy stays clean. It's not over yet. Bike Guy has one more element. It's going to be the HQ staircase. It's going to be Bike Guy through the Gem Fan start finish taking the win. And Nightwing going to settle for second on that one, but it was a hard fought battle. Somebody to comment. There's someone who wants to throw down on the mic for this heat while I throw down real quick on the track. It'd be much appreciated. But we're going to get to it. This is going to be Heat B. Things are starting to heat up. These are the pilots trying to get into that top 4 group of pilots. We'll see how it shakes out. Like we have all the announcers on
racetrack right now. They called me in, Lonnie King, call this race. We got Sky, we got the Bits, we got Jay Rice, and we got Free, who I think is just going to dominate this heat. So let's just see what's going to happen here. Free's been with the fast laps 35 seconds. Not many people have touched those today. We got Lead Fingers out, checking this video, make sure everything looks good. Beautiful here in Colorado. About 90 today, I would say. A little bit overcast. Beautiful right now. We got about an hour left of racing. Should be fun. Got point scoring today, and we got point scoring tomorrow. So as of right now, it looks like this is round 4, Heat B. The B group typically is the group that always has to fight to get to be in that A group to know that they're secured in the Elite 8 for tomorrow. So I expect to see some hard racing here. And they're off. We got a tight launch going around the first flag. A little prop flipping. Nobody's down. We got a swarm of quads coming in to the up and over. Look at that. We got one quad on the front. Who is that? Something like the... This is Free, obviously it's Free.
Everyone is still a dog. You know it's an eye for eye.
Oh, we had a little tangle up there. It looks like we still got Free in first.
You know it's an
The Bits on second, Sky in third, and Lead Fingers trailing the pack. Trying to reel him in.
You know it's an eye for eye.
Coming through the waterfall, we have 3 quads in the waterfall now. They're tightening back up.
You know it's an eye for eye.
On front, we still have Free coming around the section. Start-finish gate. Lap number 2 down, and right behind him is, I think, Sky. Or no, the Bits. Sky in third, Lead Fingers still in fourth. Oh, what a tight race. Sky was pulling in on him, and Free still in the lead. No, this is it. Free. The Bits with the win. We had Free go down at the wall of HQ. Oh. He's turtling, but he's not in turtle mode. Now he's flipped. Finishing at that third lap. What a race, folks. The Bits with the win. Lead Fingers in second. Is that the order? He gets set second here. Nice race, The Bits.
All right, so I'm biased. I had the pleasure of enjoying that last heat myself, so we're going to watch a little bit of the replay while our pilots grid it up. I'm going to skip kind of the end there. So I was reeling Bits here, and I believe Free is out in the lead. Bits and Sky here are the two who are super close. Free's going to make a mistake here, but watch Sky's... Oh, that's where I go down. Right there. And then you're going to watch Free here. Free's going to tap the gate, and oh, he just desyncs the motor, saves it, but Bits with the pass. Dude. And if we scroll it back a little bit, too, I think Sky was hunting down Bits the whole time. And Leadfingers was actually in 4th and finished in 3rd eventually. And this is where I start catching up to Bits, but I'm out of boost at this point, so I just have to pull better moves. And I think that's where I catch him a little bit. And then the waterfall, he used the boost to get past me. That's how he did it. Oh, he hasn't boosted yet, and he boosts here because I was right next to him.
No, that was the no button.
That was awesome. That was so much fun. Such a fun heat.
Sky pass in front of me, I'm like, no.
He hit the nope button for no passing. All right, it looks like we've got pilots all gridded up. All right, we got a goggle reboot coming here. And he's got the thumb. Here we go. This is the A heat. These pilots just trying to throw down some times, stay in the top 4, secure their spot for the finals tomorrow. This is going to be good. And it looks like all 4 pilots do manage to make it off and away. A beautiful launch from our pilots here as they work their way through the course. Just to see a battle for that 2nd place. Who's that going to be between? That is going to be between King and Manny himself. Meanwhile, the 1st place position, that's going to go to Russell AR as he works his way through the course. Nice and clean so far. He's looking solid. So your running order right now, it's going to be Russell AR, then King, then Manny himself, then J-Rice. And it looks like J-Rice is going to use a little bit of that boost, trying to catch up to Pack. I think that will help him out, but the lines here from Russell AR out in that 1st place position are so clean. Meanwhile, we got a battle between King and Manny himself going into the waterfall. King was right on the... Oh, there's the crash from Manny himself. That's going to let King move up into that 2nd place position. So your running order right now is going to be Russell AR making it through that HQ stair step onto the Gem Fan start-finish straightaway. Then it's going to be King making it onto the start-finish straightaway. And then it is going to be Manny. Actually, no, J-Rice has made the pass on Manny himself, so J-Rice now up in that 3rd place position. Using that boost in that spot that he's picked that he likes. I think it's working out for him. He's setting some consistent laps, and now he's on the tail of King, but Manny himself goes for the pass on J-Rice. We got a 3-way battle. We got Clickin' and Clackin' up at the top of the waterfall. It's going to be J-Rice and Manny himself duking it out for that 3rd place position. Meanwhile, Russell AR takes the win. Who's going to come into that 2nd place, though? And it looks like it's going to go to King, but who's going to get the 3rd? The timer goes to J-Rice, and I believe he did get it. J-Rice getting the 3rd with a fierce battle between himself and Manny. Russell AR was the 2nd person in the roster to hit a 34-second lap in that one. Incredible speed there from Russell. Free is the only other person to do that kind of lap time, so I think it's gonna come down to see if Free can take it away from Russell AR, because Russell AR is running away with it in terms of points. That ends round number 4, ladies and gentlemen. Now is the point where we... Oh, Russell hit a 148 for his total. We're going to pull up some stats here, ladies and gentlemen, for you while we generate our next heat. Here are those times from round, you'll see that under round number 4. Russell AR, he's going to get maximum points in that one. Surely that was the fastest. Incredible racing. If we want to get one more round of racing, we would have to do it now, and it would be close. We'd be wrapping up right at 8.
You put me through, I give it up to you, I do it all for you. Maybe this feeling's overdue. You're uninvited, you wanna hold me close.
So that's how things are rounding up right now. And Slippy looks like he's bumping up into... Let's see, Slippy is going to bump up into the D group. And our E group, that looks like it's going to be Myopic. Slippy actually tied right now for 13th with Spinster, points-wise. Meanwhile, let's take a look up at the top. So here's your running order for all the people tuning into the live stream via audio only, or the people at the event who just want to hear what's going on. We've got Russell AR out in the lead with 59 points. Second place is going to be King with 54 points. Then we've got a two-way tie for the third place position between Manny himself and J Rice. Fifth place is going to be Bits. Sixth place is going to be Leadfingers. Seventh place is going to be Free. Eighth place is going to be Biker Guy. And ninth place is going to be Bumper. 10th place is going to be Nightwing. 11th place is going to be Sky. Then Claymore in 12th, Spinster in 13th, Slippy in 14th, Mop Bucket in 15th, Myopic in 16th, and Quans in 17th. And that is your running order. There is some tight racing here. Let's go ahead and check out that replay. That was an incredible run.
shout, baby. Drop the low, move around, let your skin shout, baby. Drop the low, move around, let your skin shout, baby. Drop the low, move around, let your skin shout, baby. Drop the low, move around, let your skin shout, baby. Drop the low, move around, let your skin shout, baby.
We got Bumper and Claymore with the preload. Clean starts from everyone. And we got Sky out front. The sun's starting to set. Those LEDs are lighting up for everybody. Oh! Bumper hits top of the gate. Has to circle back. We got Sky, Nightwing, Claymore. About a half a gate in between each pilot right now. Sky's going to try to stretch that lead out, get some clean air, and Nightwing's going to latch onto him, not let him go. Get him, Nightwing. All right, we're finishing up the first lap. Let's see where these splits are. We got Sky, Nightwing, and Claymore. A looks like 1.5 seconds between Nightwing and Sky on that first lap. We have boost. Sky's used one boost. Nightwing's used two. So Sky with the advantage going into lap 3. Nightwing keeping it consistent with 37 flat. Sky just about 1 second faster at a 36.1. Sky finished the waterfall clean. He keeps the quad in the air. This round is his. So Sky might be winning the heat. He's also trying to beat the guys in the B and C heats, and with those times, it looks like he's going to be able to. He pulls it out for lap 3. 36.0, 36.1, 35.3. And Nightwing with the most consistent 3 races. We got 37.3, 37.0, and 37.1. Nightwing logging his laps. And Claymore with 42s. With 342s, also keeping it consistent, logging his laps. We got a whole nother day of racing tomorrow. No need to tank your chances today. Nightwing's. What good racing.
Top and low. Baby, turn it up. Make it work. One more time. You know how it goes. Baby, shake your hips. Drop it low. Move around. Let your skin show. Baby, turn it up. Make it work. One more time. You know how it goes. Baby, shake your hips. Drop it low. Move around. Let your skin show. Baby, turn it up. You know how it goes. Baby, turn it up. Turn it up. Turn it up. Let your skin show. Baby, turn it up. Turn it up. One more time. You know how it goes. Baby, turn it. Turn it. Turn it. Turn it. Let your skin show. Baby, turn it. Turn it. Turn it. You got to turn it up. Make it work. One more time. You know how it goes. Turn it up. Make it work. One more time. Turn it up. Make it work. One more time. You know how it goes. Turn it up. Make it work. You got to.
Here we go. This one going to be Lead Fingers, Bike Guy, free and to bits, getting gridded up. Here we go. Look at that beautiful track, that beautiful sunset as we work our way onto the final throws of the race. This is going to be the last heat of the day, and it's going to be a good one. my gosh, we've got an absolute battle here. Oh, and it looks like Ledger just goes down, but he does save it. He is still in it, but it looks like we're going to have a new leader here. That is going to be Free, working his way onto the HQ stair step, onto the Gem fans. Start, finish right away. Side by side we go with Bits and Free duking it out there on the backside of the track. They're so close. Bike Guy wants to get some action as well. Is he going to be able to? He's a little bit of a way back, but we've got the battle here between Bits. Bits making the pass. Is Free going to be able to take it back? I don't know if there's boost mode engaged here or if it's just absolute killer lines going down between Bits and Free. Bits has really turned it up at this event. Looking forward to seeing how he does in tomorrow's finals, assuming he can hang on to it and make it that far. It's going to be Bits out in the lead, getting onto that final lap, and it's going to be Free. I think he used the boost there. He definitely caught up. It's either that or his quad's just fast as heck. He put some engineering into it, and he's putting some skill into the six right now as he makes the pass. The Bit's going to have a clip there. That's going to leave the door open for Free. He's got to make it through the waterfall, but the mistake, he made it through the second gate. But it's going to be the last gate that catches him out, and it's going to be the Bits stealing it. He's got one more element to go. Bike Guy also taking advantage. He's trying to make a catch up here, but it's going to be DeBits onto that Gem fan start finish straight away, and he snatches the win away. Second place, though, going to go to Bike Guy, making the pass, and Leadfingers fighting his way from the back, able to make up one spot. And unfortunately for that one, Free going to drop down, still finishing out a solid run, but definitely not what he was hoping for there. That was the B group. They're trying to hang on to that. That will get them in Elite 8. This is your 5th through 8th positions right now. And we're going to move on to the A heat next.
And I did it all for love. Yes, I did it all for love. Oh, they say fools believe in it, so I guess I'm one of them. Oh, don't you know? I fell for fools gold. I fell for fools gold. What did I know? What did I know? I fell for fools gold. I fell for fools gold. What did I know? What did I know? You were fool's gold. Yes, I did it all for love. Yes, I did. Yes, I did it all for love.
All right, that was a super close one. J Rice had to do a last-minute reboot. He's ready to run. We got thumbs. We're going to be doing some racing in less than 10. That was a close one. 2 seconds left on the clock, but he did get the reboot in, did make it back over the race line, and now we are rolling. What a beautiful launch here. We're starting to see those LEDs shine just a little bit. I think it might be time to switch it on out. Oh, look at that as they work their way. Oh my gosh, we've got a battle for the first place. Looks like that's going to be Russell AR and King duking it out through that HQ prop staircase onto the Gem Fan start-finish straightaway. Looks like your leader going to be Russell AR. Sorry, I got that wrong. It's going to be Manny in that battle right now. So Manny himself chasing down Russell. And it looks like Manny may have gifted gate there, actually. We're going to double check it. All right, your leader right now is going to be Russell AR, then it's going to be King, then it's going to be Manny himself, then J Rice. It looks like Manny himself has expended all of his boosts. And on to his third and final lap. Your leader, though, right now is going to be Russell AR, then King out in the lead. So Russell AR takes it for Heat A of the final round of the day. We're going to be picking it back up tomorrow for a couple more points rounds before the finals. Meanwhile, second place going to go to King, then J Rice snagging the third. Manny himself, a little bit of a mishap on the track, but he gets it back. He's going to be in that fourth place position. Still snagging some points, still hanging in there. And that is it for our race. That was a solid heat. And we got some victory laps going on that ended up in the hay bales. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That was your final heat of the day. We're going to be picking things back up tomorrow at 10 a.m. We're going to be finishing out our final points rounds. Thank you so much for joining us. We're going to be looking forward to having you tomorrow, where we determine who the Street League race number 3 champion is in our finals. So, looking forward to seeing you there. Looking forward to seeing Gem Fan Mike as well. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.